So a new party develops out of this conflict. The new political party is called Free Soilers, and they're the group that support the Wilmot Proviso and believe that there should be more free soil. Right? They, like their name implies, want free soil. They want it as the will of the majority of the people. They don't want the states to decide, but they want the people to decide. So the Free Soilers, they don't like Southerners' dominance of federal politics, right? They don't like that there are more slave states there are that gives them more power in Senate, right? They want more senators who are not pro-slavery, right? And the only way to get that is to have anti-slavery states, to have free soil states. They're not abolitionists, right? These are Free Soilers are not people who want immediate emancipation everywhere, although some of them, there's a few of them among the abolitionists, among the Free Soilers that are. But instead, what they want is they want to stop slavery from moving westward. They want more free states, because they see slavery as bad for free white men, right? Yes, it's supposed it's bad for African Americans, but that's not their position. Their position is that slavery is bad for free white men, and that there should be more land open to free white men without competition from slavery, right? They see slavery as being a competition for free whites, not as something that they don't want more African Americans to be in competition. So they want to limit slaves and the blacks to the south. They want to contain it and create land that's for land for whites only. In 1854, they joined with some other groups, and together they create the Republican Party. That's why I have the two dates. So 1848 is the beginning of the Free Soil Party, and in 1854 they join it and they create the Republican Party. Now the Republican Party gives them a little bit larger appeal, right? The word Republican goes back to Jefferson. So they can lay a claim to Jeffersonianism, the idea of agrarian life is sort of equality under Jeffersonian, and they claim that they're defenders of the republic, right? They're defenders of the common white man, and this is a policy that rests on what we call free labor, right? The notion that people do better when they're in charge of their own labor and can access to the American dream, and that it's possible because of industry and manufacturing that's very different from slavery, right? So they're not so Jeffersonian that they don't like manufacturing. In fact, they like manufacturing because it's the opposite of slavery. And you can see these are people who like, they dwell in places where there are a lot of railroads. This is a map of railroads in America in the years before the Civil War. So you can see where the majority of the railroads are, so the north, going from the northeast all the way over past the Great Lakes region. And here's the Republican platform in 1856. Resolved that with our Republican fathers we hold it to be self-evident truth that all men are endowed with the inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and that the primary object and ulterior design of our federal government were to secure these rights to all persons within its exclusive jurisdiction. That is, our Republican fathers, when they had abolished slavery in all our national territory, ordained that no person should be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. It becomes our duty to maintain this provision of the Constitution against all attempts to violate for the purpose of establishing slavery in any territory of the United States by positive legislation prohibiting its existence or extension therein. That we deny the authority of Congress, of a territorial legislature, of any individual or association of individuals to give legal existence to slavery in any territory of the United States while the present Constitution shall be maintained. So what they say is, look, the Constitution is above everything else. We can't change the Constitution in this regard. And they wanted slavery restricted, so we want slavery restricted. And that's one of the major points of their platform.